time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily deal. Today's deal, 50% off a family 4-pack of admission passes to the Ward Museum of Wildfowl Art in Salisbury and a Ward Museum mouse pad.
That is an awesome place. Now don't forget, you can get the daily deal on DelmarvaLife.com, or you've got another option. You can download the free Delmarva Life Daily Deal app. You can put it on your iPhone, you can put it on your iPad, you can put it on your Android, and then you can get our great deals right there in the palm of your hand. We are proud to introduce to you a new member of the WBOC family this afternoon.
And many of you will know the last name, or know the name, at least the last name. Andrew Tawes is the grandson of the late Scorchy Tawes, a renowned WBOC photojournalist. We all remember Scorchy and loved his stories. And Andrew, in some ways, you are following in his footsteps, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. So, yeah, it's good to be back here on the peninsula and be able to go out and meet some people, especially people that Pop-Pop had talked to, 20-some years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been nice to go out and meet a few of them and sit down and chat with them a bit.
Like who?
We talked to the rope man, Jim Torbert in Felton, Delaware, and he splices rope, he sells rope, you can see there. He makes little loops in the line so that boaters can use them. And when Pop-Pop first talked to him, he had started out in a little trailer that he pulled behind his truck. So he's expanded quite a bit, and you can check out tonight at 6. It'll show you what he's been up to lately.
All right, who else? We have someone that we recognize from a dollhouse.
Yes, Ed Knock from Salisbury, and he started a dollhouse probably, over 20 years ago. I think he'd been working on it for about 10 when Pop-Pop talked to him. And it was like a miniature log cabin where he and his wife had stayed, and he had mentioned that he'll probably never finish it, and it's not quite finished yet.
So he's still working on it?
He's still at it, so as you can see there.
We're going to keep pumping you for information. There was a clockmaker.
Yes, clockmaker in Mardella Springs, Bering Creek Clocks, and you can see Leland there, and he's makes clocks, he repairs old clocks, and interesting thing about Leland is that he'll tell you he has no concept of time, and he doesn't wear a watch, or doesn't really, all the clocks in his house are pretty much set at a different time, so I don't know how he does it, but he does.
And finally, a lady in Virginia.
Yep, this is Yvonne Knock, and she is in Parksley and does counted cross stitch, which I don't know if I had the patience to do, where you have to count each little square, and I don't think I could do it, but she does a great job, as you can see, and she's also expanded into framing. She makes her own frames there in her house. So.
Really?
Very interesting people. So Scorchy is so beloved here. We all know him from his Delmarvelous reports. What can you tell us about your grandfather that maybe we might not know?
Well, that's kind of tough, because I think that's why everybody kind of liked him. He put everything out there. When you saw him on TV or met him in person, that's how he was. So he was very genuine, and I did find something out the other day. I ran into a local farmer who mentioned he played baseball with Pop-Pop, years and years ago, and he said that he could be quite a dirty player at first base. So I was kind of shocked to hear that, because he always would come to my games and tell me to take it easy, calm down, whatever, don't get all fired up. And it's like, oh, so you were a bit of a wild player too. So that was just interesting to me. But he was, when you met him, that's how he was. When you saw him on TV, that's how he was in person, and he was just very genuine and loving, and he was great.
And he actually made you part of some of his pieces.
Yeah, sometimes. I'd show up on there. A lot of times I was, fishing, or
there you are.
I think that's the one everybody recognizes. I think I'm 4 years old there with Henry the squirrel, and numerous times fishing, and we're at a little pond there in just outside of Crisfield. And so yeah, it was always fun doing it, and it just never seemed like normal to me that he was always there, taking pictures or doing something with us and my cousins and my sister or whomever.
Now, you're all grown up, obviously. Tell us a little bit about you. You're a father now.
Yeah, I am. I have 3 boys. My wife and I just had twins, as a matter of fact, 6 months ago. So that's been quite exciting, and it's never a dull moment in the house or anywhere for that matter. And there they are. That's Avery on the left, and Brendan and Caden. Those are the twins, and they're fraternal twins, and they weren't very happy with that picture, but that was the best I could get at the time.
Oh my goodness.
And there's Avery and Caden, and Avery's an awesome big brother. He, you know, it's been great with them, and it's just really neat watching them all together. And that's Caden again. So he's like Avery. They're kind of wild and crazy.
Yeah.
And Brendan is the kind of the quiet. You know, you can tell he's thinking about everything. So I think he's like his mom, so which is good.
Now,
there he is.
So adorable. Now, like your grandfather, you have a love for the outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I've always been fishing and being outside, and you know, my dad still goes fishing all the time, and it's good to be back as I can try to go with him as much as I can. You know, before it was I was in Virginia, and you know, I couldn't. Every once in a while, I'd be able to come back and go fishing. So I really missed it, and look forward to being able to go again.
So now you're taking on a new role in Outdoors Delmarva.
That's right. Yeah, I get to work with Captain Willie and Mike Parker. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, this is not your first time at WBOC.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you've been here before. You and I have worked together before.
Yeah, we toured the shore for quite a bit there, probably, 12 years ago, I think. So, yeah, I was a photographer here and got to go out and do general news stuff. And so it was a lot of fun and learned a lot while I was here. And it's, like I said, good to be back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Glad to have you.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have more on Andrew tonight, WBOC News at 6.
Coming in.
Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, sometimes there just aren't enough hours in the day to get it all done. But when it comes to cooking, we're going to show you how you can save a ton of time. We're in the kitchen next.
And while we're in the kitchen, if you're putting together your grocery list, Dr. Oz has a few suggestions on what you can add to it to stay healthy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. To prevent against cold and flu, arm yourself with my ultimate immune-boosting grocery list. Pick up sunflower seeds rich in vitamin E. It's a powerful antioxidant. Buy halibut, a fish rich in selenium that keeps disease-fighting white blood cells strong. And choose red bell peppers. A half a cup is loaded with all the cold and flu-fighting vitamin C you need for the day.